go. Here we are, back at it again. I got these videos dropping for you guys. Might drop them for 4th of July for y'all today. But we got to talk about you can't pray for a better life and keep living with weak habits. I'm going to say that again. You can't pray for a better life but keep living with weak habits. Now, with that being said, people say, James, what do you mean keep praying? A lot of people like to pray when stuff goes not their way. And the thing is, like, when you don't acknowledge the Holy Father, Jesus, God, whatever you pronounce him, the man himself, when you only come around when something bad happens, it doesn't look that well on you, because now it's just like, why are you trying to do that? Why are you trying to come off like this person? Why are you trying to come around and pray, but when times were good, you wasn't praying? See, when times are good, every time I leave the house, even when I wake up in the morning, I always go like this, thank you, God. I always do that. Grand rising, when the grand is rising, I always do that. When I'm out and about, I always pray. I always do that. At the end of the day, you got to acknowledge the Holy Father all day, every day. If you ain't doing that, then you live in the wrong way. Bars. So when I hear people pray, in certain situations, I ask myself, did you pray when times were good? Because if you wasn't praying when times were good, when times were good, but now you're praying when times get hard, it kind of just makes it seem like it's not real. It's kind of like you're coming around when times get hard, but when you was on your feet, and y'all go get what I'm saying in this video. That's why I rock with y'all. Shout out to the Unlimited Warriors. But this is the reason why I tell you guys that, and it's really be coming to my mind, because when I hear people ask for forgiveness or whatever, that's cool. You feel me? That's rightfully so. But at the end of the day, God can always give you the answers, but if you don't follow that plan, then you're just another sucker in this world. And my grandma always said, this world will eat you up and spit you out. So when God has situations happen to me on YouTube, it's a reason for that. I never been a person to kiss nobody's behind. I never been that. I only did 2 collabs my whole life. And by the way, next Thursday, I'm doing a collab with my guy, Grind Life. We about to break the internet. Ain't nothing new. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's really just about when you involve yourself around people that genuinely rock with you. And it's not on no ego trip, power hungry type of stuff. Your mind opens up. That, people trying to stay to themselves, I never care for that. I like being around people. I'm a socialized person. When I'm at the gym, I talk to everybody. It don't matter. And another thing too, as well, which I want to talk about, is that God gives you signs, bro. I'm gonna say it again. God gives you signs. When you laying down the bed, like usually it's 12:47, right? A lot of people right now are probably laying down in bed, getting ready to watch the hub, getting ready to beat off. Why would I need to do that? I'm being productive. I'm making 4 videos. And, I'm about to upload these when I lay down, I'm going to chill. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize this, is that the lust will get you if you let it get you. At the end of the day, that's your fault if lust gets you. If lust gets you, that's your fault. Because God already gave you the blueprint. Look, man, God already gave you the blueprint. God already showed you. He was like, look, you shouldn't be doing this. Look, bro, you shouldn't be laying down in bed getting ready to beat the Jimmy Johnson off the brakes. Getting ready to bam, bam, just explode everywhere. And then the next day you go to the gym and now you sitting there, you can't even lift no damn weights. I'm talking to you. Don't be watching the hub. Every video I'm always talk about that, because no other content creator talking about that. And half of the people that do semen retention, it's hard to believe them, because then next minute later they push another message in and they already change it up. They just change it up. So I always been talking about semen retention. Always. You can look at the videos. So at the end of the day, and I know there's other content creators. Shout out to them. You feel you had Angel on that time. It's some other people. you feel me, that was doing semen retention like me. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, stop it. What did Michael Jordan say? Stop it. Get some help. Real talk. Because God, he wakes us up. Thank you again. He wakes us up. Boom. He gives us the energy. If you relapsed, he gives you the energy to go back again. Go back into the fight. Stop letting lust defeat you. Why is lust defeating you? How did lust get you to that point to where you beating a Jimmy Johnson off the brakes? And then you see you can't even go to the gym. Because you looking at, look, let's be real here. Me, when I'm at the gym, like, it is what it is. Like, women look beautiful, I look. But I don't do nothing. I just look and walk away. That's my look. If anybody try to tell you, oh, I don't look at women, I just keep walking, that's cap. That's cap, they lying. Let's be real here. We find, before I start talking to my woman, when I was at the gym, listen, listen, okay? If I was at the gym and I saw a good-looking chick, I'll look at her. From time to time, I may look. It is what it is. I'm not, look, it's how we are. You feel me? And when I say the woman I talk to, I'm not in no relationship, but we talk. Same thing with my women, bro. Like, if my woman, the woman that I talk to, if she sees a dude attractive, she gonna look. You can't control what people do, bro. It is what it is. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna cheat. No, I mean, you could look. I mean, you gotta analyze where you at the gym. So when it comes down to it, like, your woman could be looking at another dude. I mean, it is what it is. She's not only just looking at you. That's what you guys need to realize. That's the problem nowadays with people. These content creators, they don't tell you that. They don't tell you, oh, my woman ain't gonna be looking at you. You can't control what a woman do. She gonna look at what she look at. Just like with guys. Guys look around. They look at women. So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you feel me? Like, when people, you know, you just can't even try to implement that into people's mind, because it's, you know, you want a better life, stop thinking like that. And when times get hard, stop trying to come around in. You should be praying when times are good and bad. Because when they're good, God be like, okay, you came to talk to me, you came to acknowledge me when times are good. But now, or then it's like, when times get bad, now you want to come, but you never did it when times were good. So just know that God sees everything what people do. He sees it. And when he sees it, he gives you the signs. So with that being said, I love you guys, man. You feel me? I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.